Like she said, that's true about the locks, because you could get locked up or anything, and they want you to cut your hair just for you to get a chance to come home. Because they look at you like you a demon or something, like you so aggressive.
How does natural hair look dirty? We're talking about natural hair.
Exactly. Exactly. We can't answer
like, right?
That's a good one.
How do black women act like white women?
The hair.
Oh, you saying wearing straight hair?
The straight blonde wigs.
Okay, hear me out. Let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now, a black woman trying to fight her way into corporate America, because I'm that. I work for the government. I work in IT. A lot of times you can't go into your interview with your hair like this. They don't look at you as the same type of professional as you do. It's society that makes us wear our hair straight. I'm not gonna say blonde, but straight.
But the thing about it is, a lot of you guys scroll through TikTok and social media all day, and you guys all regurgitate the same things. You know how many women have said that same thing? But every woman that says that, it doesn't happen to them. It didn't happen to you.
To me.
Come on now.
Anytime I want to wear like cornrows, I'm deemed as being aggressive because of the way that my hair looks. Or if I want to wear
Who did?
a hair color that's like not typically grown out your head. Like let's say I want to wear pink. I'm deemed as being ghetto because I want to wear pink hair.
But who told you that?
Employers.
Bruh,
No, but her though.
Police?
Yeah, I know black women, but her specifically.
Specifically,
who
me
told
as
you?
an individual.
Nobody, right?
Okay, not with the pink hair, but as far as me having natural hair,
I've
had an employer, because I used to work bottle service. I've had an employer basically in the lightest way tell me that my natural hair wasn't okay.
Okay, so right here, I'm about to tell her that it's illegal for her employer to do that because I was not listening properly to what she said. So although it is illegal for an employer to discriminate against your natural hair or ethnicity, it is not illegal for an employer to basically tell you you need to look more clean or more kept. She said in the lightest way her employer told her that her natural hair was not okay. So in a lot of situations like this, the employer is actually not talking about her natural hair. Her hair just could have been messed up that day, but the way she took it is like, oh, he's trying to be racist because her employer is probably white or probably not black. So a lot of them make up things or make up a lot of theories in their mind, and they're like, oh, he was being racist or discriminatory. And that probably was not the case. And as you see right here, she says he just wanted
because he wanted a clean look. That has happened to me before.
But you know that is illegal for them to do that. So like you should.
At the time, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you should fight against that.
At the time, I didn't know that was illegal. But that's where we fall into like this being straight, because it's easier for me to go on a job interview with my hair straight and actually just get the job.
And then it's like you feel like you gotta do extra to go into an interview. Like you feel like you gotta make sure your clothes right, make sure your hair right, and they be waking up like.
Y'all, that's actually not true. I have a video about to come out in probably a couple weeks from now, and I went to Hawaii and interviewed Asian and white women, and they all said they have to do their hair every day. They don't get to just wake up and basically walk outside.
And just go on the interview and get the fucking job, bro. We really gotta do too much.
But it's not about your look. It's about what you bring to the table, though.
No.
I feel like a lot of you. Hold on. I feel like a lot of you guys just come up with these theories in your head.
I'm telling you right now. That is a real life stereotype.
Shut this shit down. Don't make me come over here and shut this shit down.
That's a real life stereotype. It is not just women. It's something that men have to battle with, especially with men that have locks. They're looked at as unprofessional because they have locks. Their hair is not as neat as the same typical like crown act.
No,
the white man.
Definitely do
Yes,
that.
yes.
You get locked up. They
Hold on,
want you to cut your hair. Like she said, that's true about the locks, because you could get locked up or anything, and they want you to cut your hair just for you to get a chance to come home. Because they look at you like you a demon or something, like you so aggressive, and that's not even 100% true. Nah, that's 100% true, and that's why I cut my hair. That's why I cut my hair. That's why I don't have hair now, because I was looked at like I was I had a fucked up attitude, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, but they used to look at me like, oh, he's a menace to society. Once I got hit with that in the court of law, I said, a menace to society?
Without even,
because of your hair.
I thought that was a movie.
Without even looking at me, if I walked into a Congress building with this on. Hey, wait, okay.
I'ma look at you crazy.
Not this, but just like my regular wear. Like, you know, I got some New Balance on, I got some streetwear. Y'all don't even know that I fucking had a PhD in fucking this and this and that, and you don't even know, bro. But the fact that you look at me and know I got locks and know I got shorts on.
It's not that. It goes back to what you said, how they wake up and what they do when they wake up and how they look. Watch this, I got you. You could throw some New Balance on, but have some casual clothing on. I'm talking about a whole suit on and look fly as shit.
Fly shit, they gonna be like, oh my God.
No, they not. They gonna look at you different. That's all on, it is. You right. It's all on your appearance. You coming in with jeans on
They
and
gonna
shit.
look at me fly, but not business enough.
Exactly,
You know?
that's true.
They're not gonna look at me
as a
like,
black man.
you know?
What did Jay-Z say on 444? Still nigga.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire. They still look. He got the lock. He's making a statement with them freeform locks.
But him having them locks, but him having them locks, what the fuck do he wear majority of the time?
Suits. But real bad.
That's all I'm saying. That's my whole point.
And
It's all on your. It's all on.
suit. All you doing is looking at my locks, for real.
Today, it doesn't happen like that.
It
Like,
do, though.
hold on. But, because, like, you can have locks and have them look nice. Like, his locks, your locks, they look nice. But
even matter if they
but
look
some
pretty.
people,
But some
we
people
gotta
don't have it
agree
like
though.
that.
But some people have locks and it's wait.
I'm rolling this
So
vape right now. What you think your viewers gonna think, right? What you
I'm
think your
smoking
view?
a Capone.
What you think your viewers gonna think?
smoking
I'm
a
dumb as
Capone.
shit and I'm a
what,
junkie.
what y'all think?
And I'm a junkie. Y'all gonna think I'm a junkie because I'm sitting here rolling my weed while we having an intellectual conversation. But for real, I'm up there. I'm up there.
Okay.
I'm up there.
My thing is, you can have dreadlocks in your head, but look presentable. Say like I got an idea, I just made up something, like I invented something.
Right.
And I'm coming to the table with fucked up clothing, looking like I don't care. Somebody bound to steal that from me if I don't solidify what I'm advertising, as in making an LLC, getting a trademark, or branding my business period, so can't nobody copy it. That's where a lot of things go wrong at because people not branding what they doing. So if you gonna have dreads, have a suit on. You're branding who you are. So when Jay-Z got them dreads and shit, he's becoming a brand. He's showing a different type of brand because he's branding and marketing himself as in being presentable.
That's why I feel like every story depends because like some women, hold on. But some women will go into like the food industry and they tell you to cut your hair. That's understandable because you're working around food. So
Okay, but that's because
hold on, we need one. Who's speaking? You.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
They're
Here's-
not telling you that.
Here's a
though.
spatula.
They're not telling you that it's for, hygiene purposes. They're telling you you look dirty. They're telling you
That's not
cut.
true.
They-
I
like
no,
No, that's not true.
Wait.
Because people, listen, how many
I'm
times you
telling
been
you
to
right
a
now.
restaurant and people here been
I'm
in
a
your
server.
food?
That's right, but what the manager is telling you, you look dirty.
How does natural hair look dirty? That's
No.
we're talking about natural hair.
Exactly. Exactly.
Slow down.
We
No,
can't
that's a
answer
good
that.
Like, right?
That's a good one.
Pause. Natural hair does not look dirty.
Right.
Natural hair has a tendency to look unkept because it's wild.
There's
It's
a
free.
stigma because of racism and texturism that black hair is dirty.
Because it does what it wants to
That's
do.
not
Everybody curls
true.
like, wait, let me
It
finish.
goes-
Let me finish. This is not your natural hair, but you see how your wig, like right here is doing this little droop curl. Over here is doing this little, curl at the
It's
top.
beautiful, right?
People,
I love your wig.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Where's your wig from?
I
Man,
can
this is
tell-
my hair.
One thing about natural black hair is it does what it wants to do. At the end of the day, like even my hair right now, I have my hair in twists. You know what I'm saying? The roots, they doing what they want to do. They pushing through as hard as they want to. If a white person was to try to compare my hair to their hair, they would think that my hair is unkept. Like I'm not oiling it. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do every day because my hair literally does what it wants.
But I feel like you guys have benefits and they do too because they gotta pretty much do their hair every day. Y'all can you can do a style like that and last 2 weeks,
no,
right?
they don't do their hair every day.
But they have to wash.
That's not even
Hold on.
That's not
They
even-
they have to wash their hair every day because it's more oily than ours. Like
Okay, y'all, right here I was actually wrong. So they don't have to wash their hair every day, but they do have to style their hair every single day. So I was right about that. As you guys again are going to see in a couple weeks, or whenever I do drop the Hawaii video, you're going to see the women in there say how often they have to wash their hair, how often they have to style it, and everything like that.
We need oil, and they naturally have a lot of oil that comes out of their scalp.
Okay,
I gotta stop you on that.
Okay.
Because that's like saying black people's skin has melatonin. It's naturally oily. So you need to more say black people's hair has natural oil, but it does what it does. As in, it's different genetics of black people.
Okay.
We have different genetics, different species of a black person. But a white person, a Caucasian person,
They're all
is
the same.
all the same. It's really only
literally
one
have straight
species.
hair.
You see what I'm saying?
Everybody
They
straight
have
hair,
to really.
everybody has pale skin.
If they don't grease their hair, they should get locked up and tangled and all. Then they got to go through
And
hell to
that's
straighten it
where the-
out.
Right, so they still gotta
that's-
do it.
But
Like,
that's where the
he's
idea,
right.
That's where the idea of like them thinking that our hair is unkept is unmaintained, because at the end of the day, if they don't do shit to their hair gets like this. It becomes a lock. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, as a black person, you're trying to do that on purpose. I'm not literally not doing nothing to my hair. This is just what my hair does because it's kinky coily. It coils together. So eventually, I don't have to wait the whole motherfucking 6 months that white people have to wait to lock their hair. I could wait 3 months. You know what I'm saying? My hair is going to be locked eventually. That doesn't mean that I'm unkept, that I'm untamed. White people get this idea that because we're not touching our hair every day, and they have to, that we're untamed, we're unkept, we're not professional because I'm literally not doing some shit to my hair every day.
At one standpoint, they want to be like you. At another standpoint, they're shaming you. So do they want to be like you, or do they want to shame you?
It's both. They pick and choose what parts of black people that they want the most, and then they shame the parts that they think that we should not value the most.
But your
It's
hair,
both. It's
okay.
literally both.
But what about box sprays? If they're getting it from you, that means they want to be like
Box
you.
braids is literally it's a culture appropriation. It's more than just you getting a braid in your hair. Let's really talk about it. If slavery happened the way that white people say that slavery happened in the history books, then our people that look like me and you, were putting grains, herbs, seeds. We were putting stuff in our braids to take from our normal land, the land we were born from. We were putting stuff in our braids, we were putting stuff in our hair to remind us of the land that we came from, in order to bring it back to.
So this
the
is
land
why
that
it's
we were
wrong.
Kidnapped to. Yes, because at the end of the day, braids are literally like something that we use to highlight our ancestors. It's some shit that we watched that our families go through as a struggle. Think about what you're saying. Think about my great grandmother. She put in this fucking yellow rice that she knew was only tangent to Africa, whatever part of Africa we grew up in. She knew it was only grew there. She put it in her braids. She braided her hair so that when we go to this new land, there's somebody that fucking kidnapped us too. We don't even know where we going. Think about the struggle. Think about the struggle.
Okay, but if they can't wear box braids because of that, then y'all can't celebrate Christmas, Valentine's Day, birthdays, because that's not your culture. That's not your culture. Hold on.
Nah, he was talking to me. Let me get you. Let me eat you up. Let me eat you up. Real shit. Real shit. Because if we can't, at the end of the day, you saying that we can't celebrate those holidays. But baby, when we were kidnapped as slaves, we had no choice but to get rid of all of the religion, the culture that we knew. If you were to practice anything from Africa, you were literally hung or you were whipped to death on my soul. So at the end of the day, the country that we're in, we were literally taught to celebrate Christmas. We were literally taught to celebrate Easter, Valentine's Day, all that shit. Y'all, white people, literally white people in that time did not want us to celebrate our culture. That's why black African Americans don't really necessarily know what the culture of black African America is, because we made that shit up.
During slavery, it was black people working on building Egypt.
Talking about pyramids and stuff like that.
Okay, never mind.
Thank you, pyramids. I was looking for the word. You found it. I've been drinking. Listen.
There you go.
So it's the pyramids. The black people been building the pyramids. After they
And
said,
other-
oh, they want to run away. Oh, they don't want to do this. Oh, they getting hip to this. Oh, they learning how to talk. Oh, because you got to think about it.
We was traveling
The English
world
language
already.
was not one of the first languages. They was talking in code. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny.
Nice.
But real shit, they wasn't talking in English. Only the white person was. They didn't want us to learn how to read and talk in their language because they felt like it was a weapon, because you gotta think about it. The first government was built upon the Caucasians, not the blacks. We had laws.
Well, we had our own
They
shit.
took laws and made their own laws.
The
Getting all
point.
trash.
No, you get into the root. He getting to the root and
That's
the
all
history.
of it.
He got to go back to Adam and Eve and bring it all the way back.
Exactly.
Like, you feel me?
But
No, because I'm going to tell you something. First and foremost, what y'all doing, y'all breaking unity. No matter what, y'all doing the same thing that some of these white people's doing. Trying to be shameful, trying to tell you what you can't do, what you did do, what they did
saying
create,
that wearing
what you
a wig
did
is
create.
bad and this
Exactly.
and that.
But
How about
regardless,
trying to understand?
everybody's
Why?
working together. This
Why
world
they
would
wear
be a
the
way
wig?
more peaceful place. It wouldn't be
Exactly.
crime. It wouldn't be homeless people. It wouldn't be nothing like that. Why would it be like that if you helping somebody get up?
That's why we gotta point out these things of like the wigs and the weaves and the small things, and you know that our niggas and things like that, drinking and destroying their bodies.
Drinking?
That's
Where
drink.
did drinking come from?
Hold on. But that's my point though.
Because
So
we got drunk off of natural herbs from the ground. Tequila is a natural herb.
No,
from
but
the
okay,
ground.
I agree with you.
What the fuck is cognac?
Sir, I agree with you. But the
Cognac is chemical.
the thing about it, they put chemicals in the stuff you guys drink today.
That's correct, and I tell people about that, about Patron and Don Julio all the time.
My point is that it's the small things that we overlook. Like, a lot of people think that wigs and weaves don't matter, but they do, because you guys put the wigs and the weaves on your head because of insecurity.
The point I was trying to make right here before I got cut off is that we always look over the small things like wigs, drinking, smoking, stuff like that. That's why I mentioned drinking, because people start drinking and never think about the long-term effects that it's going to have on your body. In 20 years, you have a beer belly, your kidneys giving out, and you're spending thousands of dollars on alcohol every year. And you probably also have kids that watch you do this every day as well. So what do you think that they're going to do? And this all started with one small drink at the age of 21 or whenever you started drinking. So it's the small things that matter, but people don't think about the long term and their long term life. They only think about the right now and whatever's hip and whatever's fun.
Yeah, it is. It's all insecurity, man. Every single time.
Manipulation. Do you want to do your natural hair every day?
Ma'am, that's an excuse.
It's not.
Ma'am, you're on TikTok every day for 6 hours a day.
Do you do your hair 6 hours a day just to get a hairstyle?
Ma'am, that's not the point.
We just came to a conclusion, no matter what, the whole point of your conversation, what I'm getting and what I get out of this, of being knowledgeable of what's going on in the world, is you doing what the white man do. You being judgmental. You want to get a reaction out of somebody to get negativity for what?
But see, I
But
think
when you get that negativity,
Hold on.
next thing you know, we end up in jail. When do the white man go to jail? Unless
no, but it's not going that. We're just having a friendly debate. It's not
No,
going.
it's a friendly
but
debate,
but the
but
thing about it is, what you guys don't
I'm
see.
exposing you.
I'm
Sorry.
Hold on. You're not exposing me.
Shit,
I'm
me.
letting you guys put out your theories and things like that, because
But-
a lot of the things
But
you're
what is
saying,
yours?
a lot of the things you're saying is right, and I want them to hear it on purpose.
But for
But I
what,
have to
though?
give
But
them
for
a
what?
debate.
But-
With these debates, people always think I'm causing controversy or I'm trying to do something bad on the internet. But really, they're really just seeing the surface level, and they're not really looking at what I'm actually doing here. What I'm really doing is promoting natural hair, and if they're bald, be bald and happy, things like that. But they get mad when I attack the wig, and they think I'm attacking them personally. No, I'm not attacking you. If I was attacking the black woman, I would call her natural hair ugly. But I'm not doing that.
But,
Okay,
but
so
no,
you're-
no.
is he-
Because you giving us the opportunity to put that business out there, but at the same time, that's giving you a chance to get canceled. We getting canceled. Now the government want to shut us up.
They
What if
can't
I
cancel
say-
me, sir.
They could cancel you.
I've been doing this.
Listen.
This is what my channel is about.
You can get canceled because you don't have the power to not get canceled. You don't have the money, the resources, or anything to not get canceled, because no
Like
matter
being
what,
black in
it's
America.
always somebody over top of us, bro. We ain't sitting up there. Fuck the president.